You know, it really has to do with just the grandeur and majesty that the mature trees bring to the campus. And, you know, we always continually plant trees on campus. So it's, you know, really the collection of trees across the whole campus is really like a patchwork of the efforts of a lot of different people over a number of years. We've had to remove quite a few trees to both elm yellows and Dutch elm disease. We're in a situation now where currently the losses are a little bit lower than they had been in the past, but we expect to see continued tree losses, you know, on into the future. The class of '96 at that time recognized that the trees were starting to age, and you know there might become a need to help preserve them and also replant them in the future. So their gift was very strategic, and it worked out that, what, 10, 11 years later, we really had a need for that money. One of the most important aspects as we moved through the restoration of the historic core and due to the loss of all the elms, you know, was the cooperation of all the different departments that really rallied together. You know, the University Tree Commission and all the input and expertise that they brought to bear. The approval of the design plans, you know, for the historic restoration, campus planning, design, Derek Culp and Tom Flynn, Gordon Turow, and the work that they did just to make sure that we had a good design going back, because really it was a 100-year decision.
The research that we put into developing the plan really was about going back in time and looking at what our predecessors were doing. Because, you know, really the trees that we're dealing with, the existing trees that are down there, are trees that they ended up planting maybe 100 years ago. So I wanted to have a better idea of what their intent was with the design, so that could inform the direction we wanted to go. And really we're considering it a historical renovation.
But really the only thing that makes sense for the future is to have a wide range of species on the mall, again, to protect against, you know, any future outbreak of disease or insect that we don't know that's coming yet. As far as the history of it, you know, I hope that, you know, 100 years from now, people will appreciate the work that the landscape architects, campus planning, design, and the crews from physical plant, the effort they've made to prepare that site for the future.